As always, the light is shining on Chad Parham. Tonight, the lights are just a little bit brighter. Like I said before, and I'll say it again right here, Damien Wayne, this is nothing personal. You are just one of the many steps to me fulfilling my destiny as the new NWA World Heavyweight Champion.
Stop. I just want every one of you out there in TV land to stop. Stop in your foot tracks. Put your eyeballs on the TV screen because you're looking at greatness before you right now. You're looking at Mr. Mid-Atlantic Damien Wayne making his way to Georgia, first round, NWA World Heavyweight title. Well, that belt belongs in the Mid-Atlantic where it got its prestige back in the day of Ric Flair and Harley Race and Ricky Steamboat. Mr. Mid-Atlantic Damien Wayne, it's time I become Mr. Worldwide. Chad Parham, I've heard a lot of good things about you. I'm looking forward to it. I hear that they just say we're a mirror image, but the one thing you gotta remember is I'm just that much better than you. You see, NWA World title, it's coming around my waist. I'm walking out of Georgia first round, moving on to the second. Damien Wayne, it ain't about who I am, it's about who I'm gonna be.
Referee Harold James calls for the bell. This is a preliminary round match in the NWA World's Heavyweight Title Tournament. The two-time NWA Virginia Heavyweight Champion, former NWA Virginia Tag Team Champion, Damien Wayne, facing off with the two-time Anarchy Heavyweight Champion, Technical Perfection, Chad Parham. And I certainly don't want to take too much, if anything, away from this all-important contest in the World's Title Tournament, but we have been joined at the announce position by the seven-figure deal, Ace Rockwell. And I know you have a neck brace on. 3 times you were pile-driven here just a couple of weeks ago by Chad Parham. Lastly, on those ring steps, I know our fans want to know, Ace, how are you doing right now?
Greg, John, there's no scarier thing.
Hey, excuse me. You know, you are a pathetic excuse for a human being. Just because somebody ended your career, just because somebody compressed your neck, you had to come out here and try to bask in the glory of his moment. He is literally 15 seconds away from becoming NWA World Champion, and yet it's eating at your heart. And you had to come out here and ruin his moment. Makes me sick.
You're right, John. I came out here to ruin his moment. He ruined my career. You're right.
You know what? I'm glad you agree with me.
My broadcast partner's comments notwithstanding, Ace Rockwell, how are you doing?
You know, as a professional wrestler, there's one thing that a wrestler hates more than anything, and that's to be dropped on his head because you have no control, no nothing. You can't brace for anything. And when I was dropped on my head 3 times, once on the steel steps, it was a bad blow.
Well, you certainly know Chad Parham very well, and we would be remiss to not take advantage of your first-hand expert analysis of the Anarchy Heavyweight Champion during this match. Right now, Chad Parham standing, wrist lock applied to Damien Wayne. Tail of the tape here, fans. Damien Wayne weighed in tonight at, he's listed at 220. He weighed in earlier tonight a little closer to 230. Standing 6'1", the native of Hampton, Virginia, Chad Parham, his equal in height. Parham is at least a 13-pound weight disadvantage. Both men technically sound. Chad Parham probably a little more aerial and a little bit more on the agility side, while Damien Wayne, scouting reports and the research I've done and seeing him in action, more of a ground and pound type athlete. Both men, though, do share a very common weapon. Both men favor the pile driver.
You know, and I want to bring that up. I'm glad you brought it up because I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to yield to the expert color analysis of one Mr. Ace Rockwell. Please, Ace, inform us, how was it when Chad Parham defeated you for the Anarchy Television Championship? And more importantly, how was it when your head was being, introduced to his legs and he dropped you on your head, ending your career? Please inform us, enlighten us.
John, shut up. On any given night, it's known that anybody can be beat on any given night. And there he goes right there.
Big hip toss from Mr. Mid-Atlantic. Damien Wayne sends the two-time Anarchy champion to the floor. This is a preliminary round match in the NWA World's Heavyweight Title Tournament. The title vacated by the National Wrestling Alliance and Executive Director Robert Trobich. Tournament matches taking place all over the nation. This is one of 3 tournament matches taking place across the United States this very night. The match has fallen to the arena floor. This, ladies and gentlemen, this is the National Wrestling Alliance. This is the sport of professional wrestling, and this is what the 10 pounds of gold, the world's heavyweight title, means to these 2 men. Either one of them, 12 seconds, 12 short seconds, 4 matches from becoming the world's heavyweight wrestling champion. And right now, Mr. Mid-Atlantic Damien Wayne putting it to Chad Parham. Big fish drop. And the Anarchy heavyweight champion is reeling. Lateral press, cover, and only a 2 count.
Now, Greg Hunter, that should have been a disqualification because Chad Parham was in the ropes and he was snuck attacked.
Snuck attacked.
That's what I said. That was a blatant cowardly move, one that our broadcast colleague up here tonight, Mr. Ace Rockwell, is accustomed to. Cowardly move.
And Damien Wayne, looking for a leg drop on the apron, connects with nothing but the edge of that ring. Not exactly the safest or most pleasant surface to land on, wouldn't you say, Ace?
It's not the softest, that's for sure.
Sends him into the guardrail. Damien Wayne lands hard.
I'm going to tell you right now, bar none, Chad Parham is one of the smartest wrestlers I've ever been in the ring with. He will take advantage of anything you give him. As you can tell on my neck, he took advantage of me when I least expected it.
The arrogance of the Anarchy heavyweight champion being seen right there, now blatantly choking Damien Wayne. I've said it time and again, I have called Chad Parham on this program one of, if not the most unorthodox technicians in the world today. He has the opportunity to prove that he is the best wrestler in the world today. The first step stands in front of him. It is Damien Wayne, should he manage to defeat Mr. Mid-Atlantic. NWAWrestling.com. I've been on the forums there. They have polls for all the title matches. Damien Wayne, according to the polls on NWAWrestling.com, is a 3-1 favorite against Chad Parham here tonight.
Well, it just goes to prove that illiteracy just isn't in books. Illiteracy is on the internet too. Because if 3 people think that this guy's going to beat Chad Parham, then they obviously don't know anything about Chad Parham. But Ace, you seem to know a lot about Chad Parham.
John, just like every other guy in the back, not taking anything away from Chad, I don't know too much about Damien, but just like every other guy in the back, I'm watching this match with a purpose. If and when I get healthy, I'm watching this match, scouting this match, because if one of these 2 win the NWA World Heavyweight title, I'm scouting just for that.
Cover, hook of the far leg, 1 count, says referee Harold James. I have to ask you, Ace, you as a competitor, I'm sure have a much different outlook on this than the fans or even myself and my broadcast partner. The NWA World's Heavyweight Championship, its lineage, what it means in this great sport. What does it mean to a wrestler? What is the NWA World's Heavyweight Championship to a competitor?
It is the most prestigious title in our sport. Barring any other title, the NWA World Heavyweight title is the belt. Ric Flair, Dusty Rhodes, Lou Thez, just 3 names of the guys who have worn that belt.
Of course,
and yet, I would be, I would be lying if I wasn't a little ticked off that I wasn't invited to this tournament. These 2 guys got the invite.
Well, as was documented, they could have easily had 32 or 64 competitors in this tournament. Robert Trobich said it was incredibly difficult to narrow down the field.
You know something, Ace? I had to give it to you. You know what? You do have a chance. If you ever get healthy, you have a chance for that NWA World title. Because Ronnie Garvin won it, and if he won it, anybody could win it.
Good grief. Chad Parham right now continuing his assault on Mr. Mid-Atlantic Damien Wayne. Wayne firing back, knife edge chops, and now Chad Parham, the shortcut once again, goes to the eyes of the former two-time NWA Virginia heavyweight champion. Has him now wrenching on the neck, snap mare, brings him down. Chad Parham, such a dangerous individual, so many weapons in his arsenal. The pile driver is just one. The double stomp, the senton, a variety of suplexes, a variety of submission maneuvers. Chad Parham, very dangerous man. Damien Wayne, fish drop, pile driver, brain buster. He likes the top rope elbow. He likes to fly. A lot of weapons in the arsenal of the Virginia Star. And right now, Damien Wayne catches technical perfection, has him set up, slingshots him right into the top turnbuckle. Wayne waits on him, drop toe hold, and Mr. Mid-Atlantic, big standing drop kick. The richest prize in the sport of professional wrestling will have a new champion crowned. This is the first step on that road for one of these two men. Belly to back suplex.
You know, I have one more question for you, Ace. You're sitting up here on the sidelines with us, and you know, 1 year ago, you were heading into a hostile environment in the main event.
Oh, top rope elbow from Damien Wayne.
You were heading into the main event in hostile environment. This year, you might have to buy a ticket like the rest of the fans.
This right here, I hate to interrupt, this could be all cover. 1, 2, and a foot on the ropes. Damien Wayne, known for that top rope elbow. Very well known.
And you know what, John? I'm not going to stoop to your level. I'm not going to take everybody's minds off this match and stoop to your level and talk about hostile environment. We've got a heck of a match going on right now for the NWA World Heavyweight title, in case you forgot, John.
Damien Wayne looking for his pile driver, perhaps. Both men know that move extremely well. Senton. Chad Parham hits the senton. This could be all. A trip to the quarterfinals. And only a 2 count.
Greg Hunter, first of all, I hope Damien Wayne didn't expect to hit that pile driver, because Chad Parham is the czar of the pile driver.
Well, both of these men well known for that pile driver. Chad Parham signaling for it, pointing directly up here to the announce position, and Ace Rockwell looking for the pile driver. Both of these men so well known for it, they obviously know how to avoid it. And Damien Wayne, the strength, puts Chad Parham up top. Big right hand. This is not a place you necessarily want to put Chad Parham.
Well, no, because the top rope double stomp is also a move Chad Parham's well known for.
Oh, right now though, superplex perhaps, has him up, holds him. Incredible impact on the superplex. But that maneuver can take as much out of the person applying it as it does the person receiving it.
That is definitely true, Greg. I was on the receiving end of one at Hardcore Hell, and you were exactly right. The person giving it hurts just as much as the person taking it.
Hardcore Hell, you lost the Anarchy television title there, right?
You're correct, John.
Damien Wayne.
Probably why you're not here.
Damien Wayne going up top again. Referee Harold James.
Chad was better that night.
Chad Parham shoves Harold James into the ropes, sets up, pile driver by the Anarchy heavyweight champion. 1, 2, and he's moving on.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match and advancing to the quarterfinals of the NWA World Title Tournament, the Anarchy heavyweight champion, Chad Parham.
Ace Rockwell leaving our announced position here.
I'm glad that jerk's gone.
He has seen what he has come to see here tonight. And right now, Chad Parham advancing to the quarterfinals of the NWA World's Heavyweight Title Tournament. He is now 9 seconds away from 10 pounds of gold.
You're not going anywhere, pal.
I want to give you the privilege to one day look your kids in the eyes and tell them that you stood in the ring and held the hand of the NWA World
nice offer.
Chad Parham, I think, perhaps putting the cart before the horse here. I mean, I can think of at least, I don't know, 15 people.
Think about it. I changed my mind. I don't allow cripples.
Whoa. That brace comes off, and the seven-figure deal explodes on a world title quarterfinalist.
He bamboozled us.
Looking for aces high, and Chad Parham hits the silk